morning, students. Today I tell you a story. The title of the story is A Robbery. In Basant Colony, Mr. Sharma and Mrs. Sharma they went to attend a wedding party. When they came back, they found their all household items had been stolen away. The jewelry, the ornaments, the precious items of the house all had been stolen away. They were very shocked, and then and there they informed to the police station, and police inspector Mr. Norris came next early in the morning. Mr. Norris, he was very smart police inspector, and he started his inquiry. In the garden, they found a shoe, and Norris said, अपराधी कितना ही सातिर हो, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं सुराग तो छोड़ के ही जाता है. Children, you know it. Now, at first, Mr. Norris asked Mr. Hussain. He was never. Mr. Hussain told, last night I heard a noise. A peculiar noise was coming from that flat, and a man, tall and thin, and he was running away. I think that was the robber. That was the thief. That was the criminal, Mr. Norris said. Did you recognize? No, sir. I couldn't recognize. It was dark night. I couldn't recognize that man. But I am sure that was the man. Lean and thin, tall. That was the man. Then Mr. Norris asked Raju. Raju was a shopkeeper. And the same question Mr. Norris asked him. Do you have any idea of the robbery? Raju said, Sir, I have seen a man who was walking by very fast, and he was short, thin, and he had curly hair, and he was wearing black trousers and blue shirt, and he had a bag in his chest. I am sure, sir, that was the thief, that was the robber, that was the dacoit. Okay, Mr. Norris said. After that, Mr. Norris asked ice cream vendor Shamir. Samir was an ice cream vendor, and he told that I saw, sir, a bald man, takla admi, and he was running away on the road. But it was dark night. I couldn't recognize his face. But I am sure, sir, that was the criminal. That was the man. Okay. Then Mr. Norris moved to Mr. Manish and his wife, Mrs. Manish. They were also neighbors of Mr. Sharma. Mr. Norris asked the same question. Mr. Manish, do you have any idea of the robbery? Sir, I had seen that night when we were coming from the mall, and we went to watch a movie, and after watching movie, when we were coming, we had seen two young men, and they were on the motorcycle. They were on the bike, and their speed was very high. Mrs. Sharma told, I am sure, sir. They were the criminals. And one of the men looked like a Russian. I am sure that they were the criminals. Mr. Sharma told, oh, and how were their faces? Can you say? Mrs. Sharma told, no, sir, it was quite dark night and I couldn't recognize their faces. And but one of the men, he had a long hair and other men had beard. Okay, after all, you children, Mr. Norris arrested on the suspect and ideas given by that four persons, he arrested five persons of the same faces, and after all, Mr. Kattu was arrested because the size of the shoe was similar as found in the garden, and he was a bold man, and after all, Kattu was arrested on the suspect. Okay, students, I hope that you have enjoyed this story and you subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you will get all the videos of my channel.